3, 2, 1.
My name is Tato Matavani, the founder and creative director of Afrikanswiss, a premium fashion and lifestyle denim brand. Sure, I grew up in so many places. I was born in Soweto, Rockville, grew up in Paris, Free State for about 3 years, went back to Soweto, Rockville for about a few years, left Rockville, stayed in Protea North for about 17 years until 2007. First of all, my grandmother grew up in Sophiatown. So from my growing up days and years in Rockville, I used to see her dress up quite a lot because she was quite stylish. And remember, Batubako Sophiatown used to dress up, really clever, they knew everything. So I picked up a lot of that from her. And my mother, of course, because she influenced my mother. Yeah, and I never actually thought about fashion because I was an artist, I did fine arts. So I always thought that I'd probably go and do graphic design, go Vetstech, when it was still Vetstech, UJ. But then, and I didn't, I went to Vets because I peer pressure and I did some accounting thing I didn't understand. I did poorly for a year, then I dropped out because and I'm a creative. So I took a gap year. So while I was go Protea North, a friend of mine, Sponello, used to take into the high fella diaparo and just hand stitch. So I thought it was quite interesting because by then I think and I was into fashion because and our mom used to dress us up with my brother. And go high school, my cheese boyfriends, they'd wear the hempits at the silk, so that'd be envious. Because I never see that well off. So when I left and went to Vets, then and already Tola package I was spanning, then I bought a few items, body the boots, the hempits, the diesel, the jacket. So yeah, I think the fashion bag started there actually. So after more certificates, we go I saw Bonelans as teachers. Then I thought I'm trying to do the same because I'm a creative. So I just took my old shirts, cut the pieces, the fabric, and take a stitch, hand stitching. Then it was quite nice. They liked it, and I went further. Tore them apart, repurposed them, and made denim jackets out of those. Then began to bleach playing around. But funny enough, people loved it, and they started wanting me to do the same for them. And I'd sell it for $150. Then it came a point where the patch because I'd hand stitch everything. Then be bleacher. So my aunt came and one day at Chakela became surprised. I was smart, and I wish I had it. Smart, I'm getting bleach in any patent shop, patchwork, jacket. And when I gave it to her, she actually cried. She was so moved. Then every time more, then I started taking it seriously. When I started by repurposing my old jeans, because I did jacket. So that's a medium that I fell in love with. But then when I started Afrikanswiss handle, and I continued using denim. And the reason why I can't take a research about the black spirit, about the about the Muntu spirit, about the Kush, Kemet, I realized the black spirit is quite powerful and quite resilient as well. And the more we and we refine or oppressor, we start to shine. We have to be refined, oppressive, we rise above everything else. So it's a sense denim because denim is quite rigid as well, and it lasts for now. We can last for about 100 years. And the more we refine, we treat the denim, got the same paper, we acid wash, the more because Leona de Aportarona, I see raw denim. Kuna ndi brands denim bo Levi's, bo G-Star, keep playing denim error, then badala the patterns. We play with the denim treatment, repurpose, resend papers and blasted. And a reason why Afrikanswiss, and I didn't tell you that. So Afrikanswiss, and a friend of mine, Sponello, saw a guy against a Spanja. It was Pandla. I can just Pandla, then it teased him against Afrikanswiss. By then, Brandon nearly M70 K Soweto Highway. So we're taking the Soweto story, Resensa through M70 to the world. Denim, little keepers are on a body cat or celebrating that. But then, Anikidus one, that Afrikanswiss was quite funny then, but every who type Afrikanswiss. Then I said, no, this works because I want to tell the entire African story, African continent, the heritage. Then, since Kile so pro-African, because I hate what these Westerners did to Africa. But even now, still doing it. Taking food from in Africa's belly, refine the diamonds and selling back to us. Then this Afrikanswiss thing made sense. Why not reclaim what's ours? Take it back, because there's a jewelry company by the name, you know it. So we take it back because they take diamonds from here, refine and sell it back to us. So so that's part of that's one of the reasons why I feel Afrikanswiss, but there's an extension to Afrikanswiss which is Muntu Chin. So Mu is the African spirit and Ntu is the black person, the African influence. So Muntu. So I celebrate Africa through and through, and a few months ago, my wife and I were talking about Canada because we're tired of this load shedding government. But then I thought, if Ratsama was going to fight for Africa, and that's the reason why I get into it, I believe there's hope. They talk about change to save you, and it starts individually. So if I can continue preaching what I preach through denim, through clothes, and get a bigger platform. And the reason why I want to be a billionaire, because once you're a billionaire, then you can exert influence throughout the continent. But that's something because so once that happens, then you can influence the bigger sphere. No, this is nonsense. Westerners go, or we change a hanya because if I repeat effect, you just plant a seed, then it then I believe Africa into the as individuals, how bon and those implemented. Sponsor talent how be it fashion, soccer or journalism, but repush the African agenda. So I'm pro-African through and through, and I'm not going anywhere. We'll fight this until Eden comes back.